Good morning. This is Pastor Lavelle Bogan of True Living Water Ministries. I'm headed to service today, and I have a brief word for you this morning to really encourage you. One of the hard things to deal with in life is to deal with messy people. And don't feel guilty from sometimes removing yourself from that space with them. You know, it's not the fact that you're turning your back on them, but you're realizing over time that their behavior towards you, even though it's messy and horrible, it will cause you to get out of character. You know, especially as a believer, especially myself as a pastor, I have to deal with people, you know, on how they present themselves. That's not being judgmental, but it's understanding how that person operates and who is operating that person. Now, for me, I have removed myself from the space of certain people, but when they need me, I go running. But I'm not going to be in that space with you to be common because of the things that you participate in and the activity, that the stuff that's going on in your mind and your heart. You understand that you have to understand that hurt people hurt people. Without the spirit of love, they're incapable of really loving you. They come from a hurt place. They come from trauma. They come from all types of just stuff that just would cause you to be vexed. They can't even take the fact that you're loving them. They can't even look at the good things that you do for them, and they turn it around and twist it to make it ugly because they've been wounded, because they don't know how to receive love. That they're looking for an excuse or looking for some type of validation to be messy. And you can't understand it, because if you understood crazy, that will make you crazy yourself. So it's okay to remove yourself from that space with them, even if it's just for a season. But don't give up on them altogether. We have to love everyone. So just keep that in mind. I know it's difficult. The Bible tells us to pray for those who use us, to love our enemies and things of that nature. So love on them. But you just have to know how to encounter them. Use wisdom. Use the knowledge that they've been showing you who they are and what they're about for so long. So you have to remove your expectation off them. It doesn't matter what title they possess in your life. I don't care if they're your mother, your brother, your sister, your father, your uncle, your auntie, your grandmother. Believe what they've shown you. And if they're not willing to even attempt to change their behavior, you got to remove from their space. Now, what does that mean? Sometimes in the dynamics, it's difficult to separate yourself from your mother, your brother, your father, and stuff like that. But understand how to deal with them. Get mentally prepared to when you have to deal with them. Keep praying for yourself and understand that it is something in them that's causing the disturbance. So keep in mind who you are. And understand and tell yourself you're not going to allow that person to get you out of character. You got to be the bigger man or the bigger woman and rise above it. But when you put yourself in that space, when you trust that person who's untrustworthy, you share information and they are a gossiper. When you do that, that's on you. No, that ain't the devil. That's on you. You put yourself in that space with them. So now you got to deal with the repercussions of it. How many times are they going to disappoint? How many times are they going to take what you do good for them and twist it and make it ugly? How many times are they going to gossip and stir up all kind of mess and do all kind of stuff behind your back? How many times are you going to loan them money they don't pay you back? How many times are you going to do those things? That's on you. The Bible says, those who lack wisdom, ask of God, and he will give it to you. I know you're emotionally connected to them. I know you love them. I know you just want Listen, man, I wish I was wearing a shirt today, but I got a church shirt that says, "It is what it is." They are who they are. Use knowledge, use wisdom on how to deal with them. And I pray this bless you, because I know everybody on here that's watching this hears the sound of my voice, have some messy people in their circle. And some of the messy people you can't separate from because you're too engrafted, especially with the family dynamics. I get it. But you can control what you can control. Let's handle things better. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. I know it's hard. Bless you. Pastor Lavelle Bogan, True Living Water Ministries. I love you with the love of the Lord. Have a blessed day.